In a mystic town lived a young, curious boy named Justin. He was thoughtful, a curious soul, always pondering the mysteries of life and purpose of existence. His days were filled with exploring the wonders of nature and spending time with his loving family. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Justin's world was turned upside down. Devastating storm struck the town, causing a great havoc and destruction. Many homes were damaged, and some families lost everything they had. Among those affected was Justin's family. The house was severely damaged, and they had to take refuge in a small temporary shelter while they figured out how to rebuild their lives. Feeling overwhelmed and disheartened, Justin couldn't understand why such a tragedy had befallen them. He wondered why bad things happened to good people and why the innocent suffered. In his distress, he sought solace from his parents, but even they struggled to find the answers to his questions. In the midst of his confusion, Justin turned to the town's wise old man, Mr. Alaric, for guidance. Mr. Alaric was known for his wisdom and compassion, and he was always willing to lend an ear to those in need. The old man listened patiently to Justin's questions and worries, and with a warm smile, he began to tell him his story. Long ago, when I was a young man like you, my dear boy, Mr. Alaric began, I too questioned the fairness of life and why bad things happen to good people. But as I grew older and faced many hardships myself, I came to understand that life is like a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow. He continued, sometimes it is during the darkest times that we find the strength within ourselves to endure and persevere. These challenges, though painful, shape us into better, stronger individuals. Just like a butterfly emerges from a cocoon, we too must go through a process of growth and transformation. Justin listened intently to the old man's words, finding a glimmer of hope in the wisdom shared. Mr. Lorick went on to explain that while we may not always know why things happen the way they do, there is a greater plan at work, a plan that we may not fully understand but must trust in. Life is a journey of learning and becoming, Mr. Lorick said. And in times of hardship, we must hold on to faith and believe that there is a purpose behind it all. This patient and understanding God you speak of, my dear boy Justin, He knows what we need to become a better version of ourselves. He guides us through these tough times to teach us resilience, empathy, and the value of helping others. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Justin gradually found comfort in Mr. Eloric's word. He learned to accept the challenges that life threw in his way and trust that there was a greater purpose behind them. With the support of his family, friends, and the wisdom of the old man, Justin's family rebuilt their home and their lives. As he grew older, Justin never forgot the valuable lesson he learned during the difficult time. He embraced life with open arms, knowing that both joy and sorrow were essential parts of human experience. Through hardships, he became a man of stronger character, always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. And so, the young boy who once questioned the fairness of life learned that sometimes, in the face of adversity, all we can do is trust in a patient God's plan, knowing that the process of overcoming difficult time make us better people and empowers us to make a good positive impact on the lives of others.